Hey, what's up, guys? It's Stickers with eysgamers, and I just was going to show some MXGP footage here and just chat a little bit about the current state of James Stewart. I know we all have our opinions of him, and a lot of them are formed in our closets, I guess I'll say, because we don't know the guy personally. We don't know the entourage. We don't know much about the guy. What we know of him is based off of press interviews, post-race interviews, things like that. So I'm more curious in the general MX community's opinion of him because recently with the latest Adderall thing, and then now we got reports of him potentially taking IV between motos, which is illegal, and we have him dropping out of races at a higher frequency than he has in the past. Just weird things going on with James Stewart, and I'm just curious to hear feedback from the fans, like the guys who don't necessarily follow this stuff. I personally don't. I don't follow the rumor mill stuff as much as I used to, say a year and a half ago. I basically get news from Pulpmx and RacerX. I don't even touch Vital MX anymore. I feel like more often than not, the information coming out of Vital is more rumors and people speculating, and I'm sure there's some stuff that comes true based off of what they said, but I feel like most of the time it's just people with their opinions spouting off as if they are facts. So anyway, I'm on the side of I haven't really been a big James Stewart fan for a while now, and I have a lot of respect for the guy. Don't confuse that. There's the fanboyism that likes motocross and likes watching somebody ride, and then there's the respect for every rider on the gate. Those are two separate things. For me, I don't find myself rooting for Stewart to win races. When he wins, I'm not surprised because of his talent. Now, with more and more of this information coming out, I kind of feel like there's a bigger and bigger asterisk next to his wins in my brain. I don't think that's fair of me, but it makes me wonder how many other races he won because he was doing something that no one else knew about, like the IVs or the potentially alleged, I'm going to continue, the alleged IVs or the Adderall. I don't know. I don't have anyone there to tell me yes or no, but I feel like in my mind it puts a little asterisk there, well, who knows? What would he be like without that stuff? Would he just be another guy out there? I feel like the top 5 guys are pretty tight, and these performance enhancers, if I'm doing air quotes right now because I don't know how they affect him. I don't know how they affect other riders, but I feel like now more than ever the information is so hard to come by that's legitimate, and you have to go off of these other sites like Pulpmx, and you have to avoid and even Steve Mathis is he's got his contacts and he doesn't name his sources, so even that could be considered rumors. So my point in this little ramble is what is the fans' response to this? Are you still a big Stewart fan? Has your opinion of him changed? I know for me personally it has drastically. I find myself more and more rooting for someone like Chad Reed, who's not an American, to win races, just simply because I have a lot of respect for what Reed's done with his career. There's other people out there. I'm still a big Andrew Short fan, big Trey Canard fan, those types of things. So what's your opinion of James Stewart right now? If you were to want someone to win the championship, would you want Dungey to win it? Would you want Villapoto, Stewart? What's your takes? So leave a comment down below. Hit me up on Twitter at MrStickers208. So let's have a conversation about what's going on with James Stewart. So remember, guys, idle off, throttle on. Later.